Base resonator here. I was given a little chore by my sister-in-law. She has these glass Lovebirds, and they're sitting on a heart, and they're made, and it's heavy glass. And I'm warming up my glue stick right here, and I'm gonna make a mold. Had to empty out my cottage cheese into a Tupperware thing so that I could use this because it was the perfect size. Okay, so I'm gonna try and go around getting this sealed, and I'm using contact paper just to help hold this plastic thing in place, and it's just not a highfalutin glue gun. Just your general hobby store, craft store glue gun, so I have no idea if this is going to hold or not. Can pray. Now I don't want to mix up this much silicone, so I'm gonna, after I get this done, I'm gonna finagle I'm gonna cut here and go down. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a bit. I need to get this glue done. I'm trying to squirt it hard underneath the edge, but of course the edge is stuck down with that contact paper. So I don't know if I'm getting any under there or not. I want it to hold good because I don't want to have a big old mess. Okay, now stand that back up, unplug this so that no more glue comes out. Maybe pull on the glue itself. No, that's not happening. Anyway, what I want to do is cut a little bit here and cut a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here and have it taper in so that I'm not filling that whole thing up. That'd be a ton of silicone. I don't want to do that. I thought about doing just the birds, but then I'd have to hang the thing upside down, and if I hung it upside down, whatever I was hanging it on had to be super solid because this weighs almost 16 ounces, almost a pound. So yeah, and I'm off center, and that was just because I was turning. You're probably wondering what those yellow things are over to the left. Stop worrying, it's not for you. It was my wife said, you need to make some of those pencils. So they're little keychain things, looks like a pencil. Okay. Get this out the way. Let me push pause. Okay. Now, I need to pull it this way so that maybe you can see down better into it. I want to trim I don't know if this is going to work. This may be a short video. What I'm hoping to do, well, at least that glue's holding. I don't know how that's gonna solve any space on that or not. One way is to, I've got an idea. Just a second. I'm mixing up my silicone. It's a Unicorn Art silicone. I think it's 20A hardness. But I put some dye in there to help me see more or less when I've got it thoroughly mixed up, because it's both parts are the same color and you can't tell other than just by going by time. So I'm going by this color, which isn't going to be real pretty. But when I don't see any more of the, you see that around the edge is kind of like whitish, off-white, gray-white. When I have more of this purplish color mixed in, then I'll know I've got pretty good mixture. I put in a resin piece that I had done before. It's a light bulb, a long light bulb. I just stuck it down there to take up a lot more room so that I'm not using as much silicone. Now, if I need more silicone than this, I'm going to have to wait till this cures up, because I don't have any more of this brand. That was the end of it. And I filled this 500 milliliter mixing thing all the way to the top. I washed the birds. They had a little bit of dust on them. They'd been sitting out for a while. So I washed them, dried them off, and then sprayed them off with some alcohol to make sure I got them squeaky clean. Now this silicone supposedly dries in 3 to 4 hours, or cures in 3 to 4 hours. So I'll get this going. And my dog is wanting to walk, and it's my turn. We're taking turns now. My wife takes him in the morning and I take him in the evening. That's our, yeah, that's pretty much, I've been mixing for about 5 minutes. And I would say I've got pretty good coverage with that. It's not a real pretty color. I just put in just a little bit just to be able to see. Now it doesn't come off of this mixing thing real easy, so I'm just going to go right over and just drop it in there for a bit. Stay. I have a paper towel right here to stop any dribbles. My wife came in, she went swimming at the pool, local pool, community pool, and she says, "You eating in there?" No, I am just using the container. "You ate it all?" "No, I put it in a Tupperware." Oh, this would be so nice if this were enough to cover these dudes. I don't think it will be, but it should be getting up to where it's closer. It's going to be awfully close. Looks like just the heads are going to be out. Now the next set of silicone that I have is just their heads sticking out. The heads in that thing. I'll move this out of the way in just a second. There. You can see their heads and the top of that light bulb thing. Ah, that's pretty funny. Almost enough. Once I get this mold done, my sister-in-law got these from Chile and South America, and she's from there, and she said they don't make them anymore. Can you make a mold and make some? I love this color of blue. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So, and my brother has really nice saws and wood tools, and he's helped me out quite a bit with some of the things that I do. So I have no problem. Of course, it's family anyway. I don't mind helping out that way. Okay, I think I got that just about as far as I can go. Got it up to the beak on the one on the left, and the one on the right beak is a little bit further out. Okay, so I just gotta wait until that cures up, and then I'll mix up my letsresin, and I sure won't use probably 4 ounces, 5 ounces is all I'll need. So, and that's holding down on around the bottom. Good. Yay! Cheapo glue stick. Well, easier said than done. I got it out of the mold. My wife, where was she when I was coming up with the idea? She goes, "Why didn't you just put the lid on?" Stupid me. I did have a little bit of seepage, so I threw the extra in the top and it floated. So, but it's okay. I got that one piece out that I was using as a filler. Now, see if I can get these Lovebirds out. It released a little bit. If I can get this part of the heart out, then I think the wings will be the hardest part after that. I could spray some alcohol in there, but I'm trying not to do that at this point, just because I know sometimes alcohol can denature silicone, and I don't really want to have gone to all this trouble. And then only be able to use it once or twice. The wing is up in there somewhere. That was an air pocket. least a little bit. The last little bit of silicone that I poured in colored better. Okay, that mold is nice and shiny. It's tough getting those wings out. And there was a little spot right in here where there was a gap. Okay, well, now to try it out. Well, got it out of the mold, and there's a couple little spots where that was over to the side. I can try and clean them up while it's still a little bendy. And there were a couple bubbles got trapped down in the wings. But very close to the original. A lot less heavy. This weighs 10 pounds. I mean 10 pounds, 10 ounces, and this weighs almost 2 pounds. So yeah, pretty cool. It worked.